Greetings and salutations, folks. My name is Nick, and welcome back to the Outer Worlds, where we are finally, after quite a while actually, returning to the plot, largely because our other side quests cannot be completed at this time. We have one quest for Parvati, which requires us to go to Byzantium to get her something fancy to wear to her date. And we have another quest for Lilia, to kill Ava Chartran, the leader of various experiments, both on Cascadia and on the station HRS 1084, which resulted in multiple scientists being placed in cryostasis. Like we saw first, I believe the scientist's name was Thomas, on Cascadia, when we were getting the Alta Vita gas.
That's just the way of it. We gotta
And then we also saw multiple scientists in cryostasis in the space station. Apparently, as the intent is to merge Raptidon DNA with human DNA. Or as Lilia says, aliens.
Yeah, we failed it, mind. But we lost 2 runners and 5 gun hands.
a total failure then. So much for the ruins.
And hell only knows where the Van Oys are. They never showed.
I'm sure they're... let's talk later. It seems we have company.
Alright, but right now we're back on the plot. We need to get Graham off the air so that, we can get a signal out and hopefully find out where we can find the chemicals needed to resuscitate the people of the Hope.
A stranger comes to our home. If you're looking for a path to walk, you've found one. If you're looking for a teacher, I am one. Welcome to the Iconoclasts.
If you're looking for enthusiasm, go elsewhere. I just need you to stop using Devil's Peak.
Stop? No. Spreading the truth is the only way to combat the board's poisonous campaign of propaganda against their people.
Your broadcasts aren't working. No one is listening.
I realize the board has blockaded our efforts, but Devil's Peak is an interplanetary radio tower. Surely somebody is listening. Surely?
Damn it. My science isn't high enough. I've been around the colony and I've never heard it.
Excuse me. I'm from Edgewater on Terra 2. If you'll pardon my
Thank you,
saying,
Parvati.
nobody I know's ever heard of you.
All the more reason to double down on our efforts.
Using the
Graham.
exact same tool?
We should be focusing on survival anyway. Food, ammo, and medicine. Maybe now's the time to pivot.
I agree entirely.
Huh? If radio isn't working, we might try another way. It seems the captain's timing is more than just serendipitous. It must be fate. I've had my sights on an old printing press for some time.
Oh, I've actually
The board
passed it
uses
by.
magazines
And also
advertisements to
cleared it
subtly
out.
Focus the colony's attention. We will use their tricks against them.
Wait, that's not what I meant.
Help me clear out and repair the press, and I will have no need for that rust bucket of a radio tower.
Hold on. You're saying you want to print propaganda in their magazines?
Might actually have better reach. People read that stuff all over the system, even in Byzantium.
You see, citizens of Halcyon are glued to their periodicals. Even I find myself occasionally distracted by their positively shameful quality of editing and unacceptable disregard for grammatical structure. My literary prowess will hook them, and the eternal truth will reel them in. Listen to me. I'm starting to sound like one of Sanjar's fishermen.
I don't think that's ever gonna happen. You're starting to sound like a bitter writer.
I may have worked in the presses once, but the bitterness of being slave to their abhorrent rules has long since vanished. All right, almost vanished. Can you believe they don't put a comma after the final item in a series? Bastards.
They don't? That does it. I'll help.
Wonderful. I requisitioned replacement rollers for it some time ago. Huxley should have delivered them yesterday. Speaking of which, where is Huxley?
You bought rollers? You haven't even cleared the wraps out yet. What are you doing wasting bits on... Forget it. Huxley's still recovering. She won't be up for a run for a while yet.
It seems we're out a runner. If you intend to help our cause, I'll ask you to meet our MSI supplier in her stead.
MSI supplies you?
One of our sympathizers. A woman named Carlotta periodically buys goods on our behalf from Stellar Bay's store. Stellar Bay has caught on, but they remain friendly, though the goods now come at a considerable markup.
Where's the supplier?
She meets us in the ruins of Bayside Terrace. From our compound, follow the road north.
Huxley, the runner from the northern ruins, I helped her get out of there. Oh yeah, I think I did. She was locked in a room, and I'm like, oh hey, just open the door from your side. And she's like, oh my god, I could just turn the knob?
So you're her mysterious savior. She sings your praises.
That girl and her songs, so eager to learn, so bright-eyed, so tone-deaf.
Alright, I guess I'll be back.
Wonderful. While you're at it, I wonder if Carlotta still has those high-capacity cartridges? Grab a few, will you? There should be some funds left over from the last shipment. We can use them to copy and modify radio serials. Yes, not just magazines, but their precious dramas.
Unbelievable. I hope I don't have to tell you this, but if there is extra money, would you mind buying, I don't know, food and medicine? Graham, if you need me, I'll be in triage.
I can either choose to get high-capacity cartridges or extra supplies. Who needs extra supplies? When you could have modified cereals to better put out your propaganda. Huh. Looks like the Raptidons here have resupplied themselves. That is okay. Or the Canids. Oh, hello. That's okay. I can deal with them relatively easily. Ah, they just ate that iconoclast. How does philosophy taste, Canids? But supposedly I'm meeting an MSI supplier. Although I forget if MSI is also... Are they different from UDL? I haven't really spent enough time... Like, this game you're dealing with a lot of corporations. But I feel as though I spent a much larger time dealing with Spacer's Choice.
Hey, I know you. Boss says you've been real helpful, like.
I try.
But, we got this handled. We appreciate but do not require your assistance. That's my nice way of telling you to sod off.
Is it really a nice way to tell somebody to sod off? When you actually tell them that you're doing this alternate method. What's going on here?
We're fixing a leaky generator. What's it to you?
What's wrong with the generator?
What, safety inspector? It's busted. Pumping out gas. It ain't safe.
You're just standing around the fence, though. Shouldn't you be fixing it?
Oh, whoops. I'll get right on that, boss. Hope this ain't in my performance review.
Let me handle this and I'll give you the credit when I report to Catherine.
I don't know what your angle is, but... Alright. Be sure to tell her how hard it was to fix the generator. You know, after you're done fixing it.
Huh. Sublight thugs.
It's too quiet. What are you up to out there? Hello?
Relax. The Sublight squad is gone. Do you have a moment to talk about our salvation through the Order of Scientific Inquiry? Carlotta, is that you?
Yeah, and for the 100th time, I'm not opening this door. Who are you, anyway?
I'm Malice. Graham sent me to collect supplies.
Oh, finally! Tell Graham that this is the last run I'm doing. Sanjar's declared a stop sale to you lot, but even if he hadn't, I'm not risking my neck anymore.
I suppose that's fair. Yeah. Hello.
I don't know how you got those goons to leave, but thank you. Graham ordered rollers and whatsits, right? For a printing press? Here, take them. Like I said, this is my last run.
Why did Sanjar ban you from working with the iconoclasts?
You'd have to ask him. All I know is that if I get caught, I'll get arrested.
Why have you been helping Graham?
It's an enviable thing he's doing. Free people and all that. I can't live that way. I need my structure. But I respect the iconoclasts for doing it.
And where will they get their supplies now?
Law help them. I don't know. Maybe Sublight can lend a hand.
Probably at a
I
price.
should go. Look, Graham's got a bit or two left in his account. I can send one last dropout before I wash my hands of this. What do you want delivered?
Graham's looking for data cartridges. Zora suggested food and medicine.
I always took that woman for the sensible type. Good on her. I'll send some along. Give them all my regards. And good luck out there. Don't go getting eaten.
I'll try to avoid that. Can I steal anything? Oh, that's not stealing. I can just pick it up. But it's always good to take a look first. Make sure it's not stealing first. Looting apparently is not stealing. Or at the very least, it is separated from a moral standpoint by my companions, or anybody watching. Alright, what are we looking at? We're at 167 out of 350. That's just fine. Alright. I guess let's head back to Graham. Although he's probably going to want me to actually fix the printing press as well. They probably could be wore out because they have. I suppose that makes Graham and Sanjar very similar in that they both feel as though they can solve their problems through bureaucracy.
I'm telling you, the Van Noys are fine.
Bullshit, Graham. They don't just abandon orders, and they weren't at the ruins. Where in this sulfur-sodden hellhole did you send them?
They're on a very important... we'll continue this later. Welcome back, Captain.
Who are the Van Noys?
You needn't concern yourself with trifling logistics.
Trifling logistics? They're our best unit, and now they're missing in action.
And we'll continue that discussion later.
Why are the rollers more important than your people? I got your rollers, the rest of your account went to food and medicine.
Thank the Eternal that someone's got some sense in their head. Carlotta usually schedules the next drop during the meeting. When's she coming?
She isn't. Sanjar declared a stopped sale on goods to the iconoclasts. All three are kind of the same thing.
That is most unfortunate. This cuts off one of our only 2 supply lines on Monarch. Sanjar, old friend, you're about to cross a dangerous line.
About to? That idiot just declared war.
We will deal with his subversion later. For now, we must redouble our efforts to spread the truth to the colony.
Alright, what's next?
I've already sent a team ahead to scout the press. One of our best.
It's probably the
Meet
Van
them
Noys.
there and find out if they've been successful.
You sent the Van Noys there, didn't you? Oh, for fuck's sake, Graham! We needed them in the ruins. Our people died out there.
They went willing to fight for our cause. We need reinforcements. We need new recruits. The Van Noys saw the printing facility with the same importance as I.
Is a printing press really worth all these people's lives? There's gotta be a better way to get your message out.
I have the utmost confidence in their abilities. Friends, we must have faith that the men and women we recruit can handle the duties for which we recruit them.
Yeah, but at the same time, you shouldn't be throwing their lives out into the grinder. Like, you can recruit somebody for an impossible task, but it's still going to be an impossible task. Spreading the word has to be priority number one, otherwise, you could have sent them after backing Zora up, right?
Yes, you're damn right he could have. But he's so obsessed with preaching that he's become blind to our actual problems. Look, if the Van Noys are still alive, get them out of there. With Sanjar pressing the issue like this, I have a feeling we'll need them.
I'll do everything I can.
Heard something. Thought I saw something.
What was it?
Oh, hello. That's the Van Noys.
You two okay?
Gonna sell your shit for beer money!
It's May Vinoy and August Vinoy. And other people? Iconoclast insurgents.
Talk to me.
Hope you're here to help. We only got so many bullets left, and I ain't keen on using one on you.
Zora sent me to look for you guys. Once I get you out safe, I'll see about the press.
Thank the Eternal. We could use a hand. But we can't leave without patching these guys up. Acker here is bleeding out, and Jensen can't see straight. Our medic has got our trauma kit, but we got separated. We ain't seen him in a couple of hours.
My professional medical advice is to get out of here as soon as possible. Bleeding might kill him, but wraps definitely will.
How many years of medical school went into that word of wisdom? Sorry. We appreciate the assist. We just need to find our medic so we can do exactly as you say. Get the hell out.
Alright, any idea where he went?
Yeah, on account of giving him the order. He's searching the old settlement to the north of the press.
Alright, I'll see if I can find him. But first, let us take out this, is this a Canid or a Raptordon? Alright. Hello. Alright, so, Graham wants me to go into the printing press. First, let us go check on the medic. Alright. I have definitely leveled myself up, enough that this territory isn't a problem. Repeated encounters has lessened your effectiveness when they're attacking you or your companions. No. Why, hello, are you dead? I think you're dead. Among gauze, alcohol, and empty adreno syringes, this kit also contains a surprisingly well-maintained anti-Cleo defibrillator, suture wire, and a pair of Spacer's Choice Cotter-Instant brand surgical clamps. This could be used for field dressing, or the alcohol and gauze could make a half-decent explosive. Shooting for the head is merciful. What on earth did I just pick up? Let's get rid of this assault rifle, and let's take a look at this euthanasia kit, which uses light ammo. Is that a shotgun, actually? Think so. How does it compare to my current shotgun? 392 versus 757. But then this is level 14 and this is level 24. So not quite as tough. So let us move it out, although maybe I should hold on to it. Level it up. And then it'll become useful. Alright, let's tell these, the Annoys, the Vanoys, not the Annoys, that they can clear out of here because their medic is dead.
Any luck out there?
I found your trauma kit. Your medic is dead.
Oh, fuck. Well, that's better than nothing. Thanks. We'll head out as soon as we're patched up.
Alright. And now to repair the printing press, which I passed by on my way through to Stellar Bay, because for some reason I decided I'll take the scenic route. I'll land in Cascadia, which I could have done without actually buying the Stellar Bay nav key. And just hoofing it all the way to Stellar Bay. Which, like, I suppose it was useless to get the Stellar Bay nav key if I wasn't even going to use it. But at the same time, I suppose it was useful taking that trip from Cascadia to Stellar Bay, because that was enabling myself to actually be well armed. Enough to actually deal with a lot of challenges. And that made a lot of the game relatively easy to go through. Up until I got to Ritzo's. Ritzo's actually had some stronger foes surrounding it. They didn't kill me, but it got real close, like. Real close. Install rollers. Excellent. Quests go by quickly when you've already cleared out the building. Oh, I cannot fast travel from this location. Alright, I think I did pretty well for Graham. I saved his best squad. I installed the rollers. Now he just needs to get off the airwaves.
No, no more listening. No more preaching. We are losing people left and right. We need to act.
Enough, Zora. I'm not putting the torch to innocent people. Do you want to bring the board's cruisers and gunships down on us? Captain, apologies, but our situation grows dire. Our people talk of foolish endeavors. What news do you bring?
If there are gunships, they sure didn't stop me from landing here. Cruiser, you mean cruisers singular. There's only one. If there are gunships, they sure didn't stop me from landing here.
They are armed all the same. All they need is a good reason, and war is one such reason.
Okay, well, the printing press is all yours.
Excellent.
Did you find the Vanoys?
Yes, the Van Noys are on their way back.
Thank the Eternal.
We're one step closer to bringing the truth to every man, woman, and child in Halcyon. This plan's brilliance is in its subtlety. For the time being, let us cease our activities on the tower, lest we bring premature attention upon us. I have much to do, articles to write, sermons to ponder. We live in such an exciting time. Let's talk later.
Hey, I need to see to the wounded, but drop by the clinic when you can. I want a word.
Okay. What about now?
What? Sorry. Long day.
Iconoclast Apostle Armor. 34. Alright, I guess let's follow her to her clinic. And then immediately talk to her? Ah, now she's comfortable. She's in the talk to position.
Hey, Captain. I need your help, and we ought to keep it hush-hush. You know about what happened here, right? The history of Amber Heights?
Famous pirate raid, right? A little messy for my tastes, but those guys were in and out like pros.
Right. Common belief is that the pirates fled to an old relay station that had already been abandoned, but nobody could find them. The station's locked up, but one of my people found an old data cartridge in a nearby rap nest. It's mostly corrupted, but I pulled a couple codes off of it. One is the code to the Amber Heights gate. I don't recognize the other, but it's similar. I bet it opens a door.
Okay, go to the relay station, see if the code's useful. Anything else?
Just a warning. The area's infested.
Always
with
infested with the
Send some help, but
mantisaurs.
We're, preparing for war.
Right, I'm on it.
Appreciate it. Here's the code. If it works, bring back anything you find. Supplies are best, but information's good too. If someone was behind the Amber Heights massacre, it'd give a lot of people around here some closure to find out who and string them up. Good luck. Watch out for the Taros.
I will do my best. Alright, let's take a look into this side quest before we get too distracted by the main quest. But I'm guessing somebody betrayed the people of Amber Heights. Got some people killed. If I had to put money on it, that person is probably Graham. Why, hello, Mantisaur soldier. Goodbye, Mantisaur soldier. Oh, hold on. And Parvati. Okay. Manta Queen is down. Oh, hello. Mega Mantisaur. Yeah. Get rid of the Mega one. And you. And you. There we go. And yeah, I think I may have passed this place by. Hemlock's eye patch. This eye patch is comfortable, stylish, and a conversation piece. Reversible for left or right eye use. Also available in mauve and taupe. Alright, let's loot, and loot, and loot. Never stop looting. In these bins, I'm always rooting, because when I search, I can never stop looting. That's all I got. Probably too much. I understand. Alright, we got a terminal to access, and that's probably going to have our evidence proving that Graham got a whole bunch of people killed, so let us avoid it for now. Yeah, but they got money, and money.
Nice going.
Tunnels are in, cables are laid. Devil's Peak is receiving, but we're waiting on a signal confirmation from the outpost. This whole place stinks of sulfur. We should have brought masks. I'm sure I heard something in the caverns beneath the tower. Something's living there. Here's hoping we don't unsettle it, or else that place ain't gonna be safe for our cable guys. We've got signal from Amber Heights, Stellar Bay, and Cascadia. Still waiting on word from Bayside Terrace and Aurora Ridge. I ought to note that I was right about those caverns. They ain't safe. Some kind of a hell no, I don't know, big thing with claws. I ain't no animal scientist. Can't wait to get the hell off this rock. Work order has been completed. This substation will now be disabled and closed off. It should be noted that the lead engineer, Franklin Walkowicz, has perished due to a workplace accident involving hostile wildlife in the Devil's Peak Caverns. It should be further noted that Mr. Walkowitz's complaints regarding the dangers of Terra 1 wildlife have been redacted. This notice, issued on January 12th, 2033, serves as a public denouncement of Terra 1 as a feasible workplace environment, due to the hostile and aggressive nature of wildlife, as well as the unsustainability of its natural flora. Evacuation code. Okay, already saw that. Gonna die for this damn fool Aaron, I know. He said Amber Heights was gonna have more bits than we can spend, but those suited morons up and spent it all for us. Books and vases and pretty shit. You can't eat a fucking book. Look at us now. Of all the closets to coop up in and lick our wounds, we had to choose the one that's said to lock itself up. Feel like a marauder, digging at the walls like this, but we gotta get out before we starve. It ain't possible, but Nelson over there is trying to keep our spirits up, and I don't get the energy to fight him on it. Screw that Brian fella. Eyes bigger than his fucking stomach. Okay, so that's what happens to the people at the massacre. They hid out in this very specific spot, and then starved to death. And then attempted to remove the walls in hopes of somehow getting out of this locked room. Data cartridge found in the remains of the old outpost on Monarch. Given the rust, the sulfur degradation, and the years spent sitting in dirt and dust, it'll be a miracle if anything can be found in it. Still, Zora would be interested to see it. Alright, let us take it back to Zora. Alright, Zora, I have got something for you.
Welcome back. You find anything out there?
I found a box of data cartridges.
Let's see. These are old. Looks like correspondences between the pirates. Some bits here, some there, some... Wait. This one's got the Amber Heights gate code on it. Just like the one I found earlier. And here's... a letter. Wait, this is from Graham. Oh, of all the... Captain. He gave them the gate codes.
Well, color me surprised. He must have needed to take out the executives.
And their families? And all the hired help? I know he's got his head in the clouds, but I always believed there was a core of good there. What the hell happened to live and let live? Thank you for bringing this back, but I need some time. I gotta think. I'll let you know if I figure something out.
Alright, I guess we're gonna have to come back to that later. But first off, let's head over to, get this radio finally set up. Alright, Hiram.
Do you hear that? It's the blessed sound of radio silence, which leads me to believe you have sweet, sweet news for me.
MSI and the Iconoclasts are no longer transmitting. Is the data ready?
Yes, indeed. I am back in business. But before we get down to it, might I ask how you handled the problem? In the end?
We did what we could, as best we could. Should probably leave it at that.
Is that so?
I helped both MSI and the Iconoclasts get what they wanted, actually.
I don't know how. The two are diametrically opposed and impossible to please. But it matters not how you fixed my problem, only that you did. I don't doubt that you are working with Phineas, but my contract specifies I relay any acquired information to the purchaser, and to the purchaser alone. However, to send the data, I will need your assistance in cycling the antenna's receiver, so I can input the needed adjustments.
Fine. Tell me how to fix it.
It's simple, truly. I merely need you to waltz outside and throw the lever to cycle the power. I'll key in the numerical adjustments from in here.
Got it. Except it needs 3 keys before it'll activate. And one of the key, except they're actually all one key, and you have to heat the key, and then freeze the key.
What is wrong with you? Who would ever design something like that? However, you're welcome to brew me a Rizzo Insta-Coffee from the staff kitchen on your way back. Just step outside, flip the switch, depart forever. Understood?
If I
Good.
depart
Marvelous.
forever,
We're in
how
agreement.
can I get you a coffee?
I'm starting to see why you don't get much company out here.
Got it.
Terrific. I'll be here, waiting with bated breath. Give a shout if the panel electrocutes you.
All right. Let us go turn on the power. Probably then reconvene with Phineas to figure out our next step. Our next step, if I had to guess, is probably going to be going on Byzantium, although it's probably a pretty educated guess considering the fact that now I have 2 side missions that take me to Byzantium. That's essentially where the board is. So that's going to be probably where the higher end chemicals would be kept. Alright. Let us flip the switch. Nope, no, we don't have to reload our gun.
Testing 1, 2, check, check. Sweet stars. But that is a beautiful sound. Can you hear me? We are a go for broadcast. Oh, and I also dispatched Phineas his data. Impatient prick. Worse, I'm now indebted to him for it. Now I'll kindly thank you to get out of my tower.
Don't make me come back in there.
There's no need to assert your dominance. I doubt I could make you do anything you don't wish to. Look, I am well aware that at times I may have the tiniest iota of a prickly exterior. But I must admit I have grown rather fond of you.
You have an interesting way of showing it.
Captain! Big flaming thingy!
That's a crashing spaceship. Is that our ship? I hope that's not our ship.
Black holes. Did you see that?
I did. Oh wait, our ship was landed. Of course it's not our ship. Whose ship was that?
Looks like a UDL ship. Based on the gunnery attachments, I'd guess it's one of the board's blockade enforcers, but don't cite me on that. Oh well, a pity for the crew, but I can't see how it affects me. Hiram? Can you hear me? Did you see that? Architect, save me from swindlers and fools. Sanjar, what are you bloody doing on my channel? Did MSI or did MSI not cease broadcasting? Yes, but... Hiram. Hiram, are you there?
Will someone explain what's going on?
The good captain. The truth brings us together once more. Our salvation has come crashing through the stratosphere. We need only collect its weapons. Are you mad? That's a UDL gunship. You'd probably shoot your own toes off.
You're acting like children.
Par for the course, really. You should do like I did. Get out while you still retain a shred of sanity. We could use the gunship's armaments to defend Stellar Bay, but we need its targeting module. Our message is so close to breaking free of this planet and spreading to the stars. Help us secure that module and we will save our colony.
Listen, I don't care a single whit what you do, so long as you leave me out of it.
Which means, get off my void damn channel. I am more than finished with you lot.
Huh. All right. Well, I guess we'll see where that ship crashed. In the sulfur pits, of course. Where else is it going to crash? Though I suppose we're going to stop here for the night. Got any suggestions for someone to play next? Leave them down in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have yourselves a good night.